Hey friends, my name is Jason Clemens, and this is episode 39 of our Big Book study. Yesterday we read chapter 11, A Vision for You, out of our basic textbook titled Alcoholics Anonymous in its entirety. So that went from page 151 to page 164. Today we'll just have a little discussion time, no actual reading from the book. There are a great many places that have marked AA's early history. The Mayflower Hotel in Ohio is one. Towns Hospital, 293 Central Park West at 89th Street in Manhattan, is another. Stepping Stones was the home in Bedford Hills, New York, in Westchester County, just north of New York City, where Bill and Lois lived. They moved there in 1941. Lois passed in 1988. Stepping Stones has a website, www.steppingstones.org, or make an appointment to see it with the director of the place. Another place is Bill's birthplace in East Dorset, Vermont, the Wilson House. www.wilsonhouse.org has been fully restored. Dean M. of Hampton Bays, Long Island, did service as the assistant manager of the Wilson House from 1995 until he passed from our sight and hearing on April 8th of 2008. Rooms are available to stay in for a reasonable cost. Dinners are served family style and the food is great. Bill and Lois are buried nearby. One of the most moving experiences is to go to Bill and Lois's grave and read the touching notes and see the pictures of children left there by those expressing undying gratitude to Bill's work. Page 164, paragraph 2, is a place where people will lift something out of context in an attempt to prove a spurious point. Quote, "Our book is meant to be suggestive only. We realize we know only a little." Some people seize upon this to mean that the instructions outlined in the book are optional. What the first 100 knew only a little about was the spiritual experience. They had the answer to recovering from alcoholism. Keep in mind that Bill was sober only 4 years at the time the book was written. The word suggestive in this context means a starting point or a beginning. It means an introduction to spiritual principles. AA is but a means to AA is but a means to the end of living a spiritual life. Our lives aren't meant to be lived in AA, but outside of it. Quote, "The answers will come if your own house is in order, but obviously you cannot transmit what you haven't got." The two-step trap. To carry the message effectively, you need to have a message to transmit. Quote, "Abandon yourself to God as you understand God," steps 1, 2, and 3. "Admit your faults to Him and your fellows," steps 4, 5, 6, and 7. "Clear away the wreckage of the past," steps 8 and 9. "Give freely of what you find and join us," steps 10, 11, 12. "We shall be with you in the fellowship of the Spirit," the fellowship of God, "and you will surely meet some of us as you trudge the road of happy destiny. May God bless you and keep you until then." In his classic style, Bill sums up at the end. With our next posts, we will wrap up our study cycle with Dr. Bob's story and the lost chapter. Have a great day.